Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hello, my name is Rebecca and I hope you're having a great, fantastic day. Now, in today's video, this has a special place in my heart because I'm going to be testing out some sales makeup from Kiko. Now, as you guys know, Kiko means a lot to me because I used to work for Kiko for 3 years and the makeup was just one of my absolute favourite brands in the entire world. If I could pick any brand, it would 100% be Kiko. I just loved all the permanent lines they did. I also loved the limited edition lines they did, which is sad when it's limited edition because it means you can't buy it anymore. But I absolutely loved the stuff and I loved the makeup as well. I'm just absolutely obsessed. It just means so much to me and it's my favourite brand ever. So I haven't tested any Kiko makeup in a while, so I thought this would be a lot of fun. I have tested some Kiko makeup in the past. I will put it on the eye here if you want to check it out. So I have so many sales makeup to play around today. So I have an eyebrow product, I have a foundation, I have a mascara, a lip product, a concealer, a complete face palette, and an eyeshadow palette. Now, just to let you guys know, I don't know which collection these products came from, except for this one. I believe this one came from their last year's Christmas collection, I believe. Yeah, so I'm ever so sorry. I don't know where the other products came from because I know all these makeup products came from all their different limited edition range. Like one of them came from the summer. The other one, I think this one came from their birthday collection. So yeah, I don't know I don't know where all the products came from their collections, I'm afraid. So yeah, I just went to the sales section and I just picked a lot of the sale items. I tried to get items from all their different collections, so it's not just from one limited edition collection. I wanted to try a little bit of all the limited edition collections that they had, so whatever they had basically. So I'm going to chuck all this Kiko makeup on my face and let you guys know my thoughts about it. So if you guys are going to enjoy this video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, please don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell so you get notified by every single makeup video I do here on this channel. Please don't forget to follow me on Instagram if you want to, link is in the description bar below. So if you guys want to know my thoughts on all this lovely Kiko sales makeup, whoop, just keep watching. Alright guys, let's test some Kiko makeup. I do apologise that my hair looks a little bit crazy right now. I'm currently curling it at the moment. So I've got these plaits which I've left in overnight. But I thought instead of taking it out and doing my hair, I thought it was easier just to put my hair back and just leave them in their messy plaits while I'm doing my makeup. So once I've done that, I will take these out and style my hair. So that's why my hair looks a little bit crazy right now. So the first product we're going to test is eyebrows. So I have this product right here. This one is the Kiko Blossing Beauty eyebrow and mascara duo. Well, brow mascara I should say. So this is what the box looks like. It's a really pretty floral purple packaging. It's really pretty. And this is what it looks like. Unfortunately mine came a little bit broken on the top bit here, but it doesn't matter. So you have the brow wand on one end, well the brow mascara on one end, and then you have the eyebrow pencil on the other end. I picked up the shade number 3, which I believe is like a dark brown colour. At the time I paid £7.69 for this, when originally I think it was £10.99. I could be wrong, but at the time I did pay £7.69 for this. So let's apply this to the brows. Actually, maybe I'll scoot you guys a bit closer. I'm going to start off with the pencil. I'll just give it a quick swatch. So that's the colour there. I think that'll be okay for me. I don't think it's going to look too warm in my brows. So let's start applying this in the eyebrows. Okay, this product is extremely waxy. If you don't like a waxy brow product, you're not going to like this. But it went on very nicely and the colour is perfect for my brows. I haven't really done too much of the ends because I'm going to save that for the brow mascara. And that's pretty much what I'm going to do now. Because this is tinted, this has got colour, I thought it was best to leave the top bits bare so I could just fill them in with this. So I'm just going to start brushing it in. Okay, that brow mascara is really good. It really did fill in the colour with my brows. I'm kind of glad I left there's a gap there really, because it kind of really did fill it in a lot. It does need a bit of tidying up, but not bad to be fair. It's a shame the packaging arrived a bit broken, but the product itself is absolutely fine. Yeah, no, it does feel really, really good. I wish the brow gel was clear instead of tinted, but that's just my own personal preference. So we'll just have to see what happens when the product dries. So I'm gonna clean these brows up. So best to do your brows first with this product. Well, yeah, do your brows first because this is gonna make a mess everywhere. So do your brows first and then do everything else. So I'm just gonna clean these up and then we'll move on to the face. Okay guys, I've just cleaned up my eyebrows. I've got to say the brows were very, very easy to clean up. So that brow gel doesn't dry down straight away, because I know some gels dry down very quickly. And I find as well with the other end, so with the angled bit, I find if you tilt it to the side, you can get the tails on the end of your brows done very easily. So you don't need a lot of pressure with that product. You need just the tiniest bit of pressure. But yeah, I think it's a decent brow, can't speak today. I think it is a decent brow product. It's just a bit waxy, which some people might not like. So I'll maybe have to just tap test it a little bit later just to see if the brows do dry down a bit later. Okay, let's move on to foundation. I've already prepped my skin with a primer because I don't have a primer. So I have the foundation right here. So this is the Kiko Dolce Diva Fresh Feel Foundation with SPF 30. So this is what the box looks like. It's a white and gold packaging. It looks like it's got necklace or chains around it. So this is quite a cool packaging. This is what the product looks like, and it comes with a very nice pump. I picked up the shade number 2 because number 1 looked really, really pale. So this foundation retails for $15.99, but in the sale I got it for £9.59, so under £10. Let's pump this out. I'm really excited. I haven't tried a Kiko foundation in so long. Oh, it's a little bit watery. They weren't kidding about it being watery. I'm going to give it a bit of a shake before I pump it out again. After shaking it a couple of times, it is now starting to come out a bit thicker. So, yeah, just be careful when you're using this foundation because water might start splatting from it. So really give it a good shake and just pump it a couple of times and it will come out thicker. So, just make sure I've got enough. The colour looks really good. Okay, I'll put a bit more on just in case. The smell, I don't know how to describe the smell at the moment. Okay, I've already done my beauty sponge, so let's start applying this to the face. Okay, as you guys can see at the moment, it is giving me a very natural finish. Here's giving me a slight glow to the skin. I think I'm going to build this up before I show you guys zoom in, because I feel like the water has made it a bit lighter. I think I don't know, I think it's sort of diluted that foundation a bit, so it's not giving its fullest effect. So I'm just gonna give a pump now, so now it's not coming out like water. So I'm just gonna build this up and we'll see how it looks on the skin. I just zoomed you guys a bit closer so you guys can see it is giving a natural finish to the skin. I would say this is slightly yellow for me, but I'd rather it be yellow than pink undertone because I'll be so pale. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything there, and it doesn't look like it's clinging on to anything either. So I think it looks really good actually. It looks really, really natural on my skin. It does feel very, very natural on the skin. I think with my oil primer, it definitely works. I feel like with a brush, you could definitely get a more fuller coverage, because I don't like heavy coverage foundations. So that's why I preferably prefer a sponge when applying a foundation. But no, it just looks really natural. It's warmed up my skin. It looks even. I really like it. I really, really like this. The smell, it kind of has a slight cinnamon, fresh kind of smell. It's very, very hard to describe the smell of this foundation. After further examination of this, it is a little bit dry on my cheeks. So yeah, it is just the tiniest bit dry, but it's nothing serious. I still like the foundation. Okay, Let's try out the concealer. This I'm really excited about because this is right up my street. This is the Instant Moisture Core Stylo Concealer, and I've got the shade 1. This is what the box looks like, so it's very typical Kiko packaging box. And this is what it looks like. And there's the concealer there, and it's got a little white dot in the centre. I don't know why, but this concealer looks like a concealer we used to sell many years ago, but it was a foundation version. It was like the foundation and then you had the core in the centre. I do remember that foundation. We sold that like, oh, I'm going back a few years now. So this retails for $9.99, but at the time I bought this in the sale for $6.99. So I'm going to apply this to my skin, so this hopefully will give a nice bit of hydration but coverage as well. So I'm just going to apply this. Oh, it does feel really, really creamy. Going to apply this to the lid as well. I'm also going to apply this in areas which need a bit more coverage. I might even just swipe it down the side just so it balances out the yellowness. Okay, I'm just going to blend this out with a sponge. We'll see how much coverage this gives. Okay, so far I really, really like this concealer. I'm just letting a little bit more extra under my eyes just so it gives a bit more coverage. It's very brightening. It's extremely hydrating, which I love because that means it's not going to dehydrate anything under my eyes or anywhere on my face. So I love this concealer. I love how hydrating it is. I really, really do. So I've left this under my eyes for a few more minutes, so I'm just going to blend this out again. I would say like it's definitely not like a full coverage. Like I said, with a brush you could definitely get more coverage for sure. But for me it's coming out more like a, what is it, like a light to medium coverage. But because I went for the lighter shade, it's definitely brightening under my eyes. It's definitely giving a brightening effect. So it's not the most full coverage thing I have used, but I love how hydrating it is. Right, so let's set my face in place. So I have this face palette right here. So this is the Kiko Milano, a Holiday Fable Dreams Come True face palette. I believe this is last year's Christmas face palette. This is what the box looks like. It is really, really pretty. It comes really nicely wrapped in a little bit of tissue paper with the Kiko logo on it. And here it is. Oh my gosh, the packaging is stunning. Kiko gets A+ for their packaging. It is just absolutely amazing. And this is what we've got inside. So we have a highlighter, a face powder, a blusher, and a bronzer with a handy mirror, and comes with a little brush, which I think I might be able to, yeah, there we go, which I'm able to get out and show you. Okay, so on the Kiko website this retails for $22.99, but when I bought this on the sale it was $11.49, so it was roughly around near £15, near £10. And I'm going to use my nostalgia very old Kiko brush. This is from the Belle Romantic range. That shows how old it is because it is so old. You've got the big brush on one end to use for bronzer and blusher, and then you've got this for like contour and highlighter. You can't get this brush anymore, guys. This is ancient old, but I thought it's nice to crack in and use it. So I'm going to take this side and use it to set under my eyes. So I'm just going to get rid of some of these creases we got going on. So let's see how this powder does. So I'm just going to go straight in with that translucent powder and set under the eyes very, very gently. I'm also probably going to set my lid in place as well. Okay, well it has set the under eyes really nicely. Didn't have to use a lot of it, so that's good. I'm going to use the big side of this brush now, and I'm just going into the white powder here. Whether this leaves a white cast on your face, that'll be a different story. So, oh, it does pick up a lot of powder. So, oh, it brings that Kiko nostalgia smell. Okay, that powder was really good. It set my face really quickly. I'll pop a picture on screen here of my flashback. I can't see any flashback from that at all, so that looks really, really good. I know it's not a very good picture. I tried countless times taking pictures and they just weren't coming out very well. So, but that one I felt like was the decent one I kind of took out of them all. So, but that I can see doesn't really have any flashback, so I'm quite happy with that. And I didn't need a lot of powder either, you just need a little bit. That's why I like translucent powders, because they set much more quicker than regular powders. Well, that's what I find anyway. So it's a very, very nice powder and I really like it. The only thing I could say about this, I feel like the highlighter is going to be a bit too dark for me. So I kind of wish they kind of brought out, like I said, a light to medium or medium to dark, but they're trying to cover everyone's sort of skin tones with this palette. I know it's not going to cover everybody, but I see why they try to make it a little bit deeper, but not too dark. So yeah, but we'll have to wait and see once we try this on. So we might as well do the rest of my face makeup, because my eye makeup is going to be quite natural but a bit of fun with it. So I don't mind doing my face first. So I'm going to take the bronzer now from the face palette with a different brush. Just going to take an angled brush. I'm just going to take a little bit of the product because I don't want it to be too dark on my face. And we will see what happens. Oh, okay, that's a nice colour. It's not too orange. It's quite a buildable formula, so you can build this product up, which I quite like. Okay, I'm in love with this bronzer. This bronzer is fantastic. This is an excellent bronzer. It is natural, doesn't look too harsh on my skin, doesn't look orange on me. I'm obsessed. I love it. It looks so natural on the skin and it blended so nicely. It goes really nice on top of that translucent powder. I love it. I am just speechless. I love this bronzer. This bronzer is so, so good. I'm not sponsored by Kiko. They haven't paid me to do this video, just to let you know. But I'm obsessed. I love this bronzer. I think it's really nice. This isn't a shimmery bronzer, by the way, guys. This is a matte bronzer. The blusher looks shimmery though, but this bronzer is definitely matte. So you're after a matte bronzer for traveling, then you'll like this bronzer. Let's test out the blusher. So I'm just going to use the same brush and I'm just going to tap 3 times to do the blusher. And I'm just going to start stamping this on my cheeks. I'm going to bring it up higher as well. Okay, so this is quite subtle as well. I think I'm going to have to build this one up too. Okay guys, the blusher is absolutely beautiful. And I tell a lie, it's not a shimmery blusher. It's a matte blusher. It turns out it's just a glitter overspray on the pan just to make it look sparkly and pretty. So yeah, but it is the same texture as the bronzer. You can't literally go overboard with it at all. It is a buildable formula, so you can build this up as much as you like. And I feel this kind of like formula for me is the best formula because you can never go overboard with it. And if you feel like you need more, you can just add more. You can just never go crazy with it. And that's my favourite kind of texture. If I had to create anything, any makeup at all, that would be my favourite texture personally. But for some reason I've got glitter on my face. But this is pretty and I'm obsessed. I love this blusher. It's a lovely sort of pinky colour. It looks much darker in the pan, but when you apply it, it actually is a bit lighter. So I really, really like it. I think I'm going to be cheeky and use the brush for a bit of nose contouring. I don't know why. Because this bronzer is not too overboard, I feel like I could just get away with it. I'm just going to apply this to the nose. I'm not good at nose contouring, guys. I do need to practice with this, but why not? Let's just add a bit to the nose. And then go over a bit with that translucent powder and just sort of blend it out down the middle and the sides. Really nice for nose contouring. Right, well, let's take the highlighter now and apply that to the face. So I've knocked off all the product that was on here. So I'm going to grab the highlighter colour now. Now, on the camera, it looks like it's going to match me, but in real life, it's actually slightly darker. It actually is. So we will see what it looks like when I apply it to my face. Okay, it is giving a slight cast, just a slight cast. So that's a bit of a shame. It's not, I can just about get away with it, but it is slightly too dark for me, unfortunately. But oh well, I'm still going to apply it everywhere. It still looks nice. Okay, it is a beautiful highlighter. It's not clinging on my texture so much, which is nice. But it is slightly too dark for me, but it does give a beautiful shine. If you're going for a bronzy kind of look, then this highlighter would be perfect for that. 100%. It's not too intense, but it's not too like subtle either. It's sort of in the middle. So, but it is very, very pretty. Just sadly, it's just a bit too dark for me. So what I'm going to do is go on top with another Kiko highlighter. This is the Beam of Light highlighter. Sadly, you can't get this anymore. But I just thought it'd be nice just to put it on top. So I'm just going to take another brush. It's like a crease brush, but I like to use it for highlighting. So I'm just gonna add this just slightly on top of that highlighter we have just applied, just to make it a bit more lighter and a bit more wearable for me. And tell the truth, guys, if you guys don't know, this is actually the very first highlighter I ever purchased as well. So, spooky. Okay, guys, I've just done my hair. I highly recommend plaiting it when it's damp, leave it overnight, and then just unravel it. If you really want to have waves in your hair, I highly recommend it because it works for me and the waves stay in my hair all day. So I really love doing this trend. So anyway, I'm going to move on to the lips and leave the eyes last. So I have this lip product right here. This is the Unlimited Double Touch Liquid Lip Colour. I got the shade 142. So this is what the packaging looks like. So this is different to their regular Kiko packaging. Usually it's like a pure black box. But this one instead is more like a bronzy gold packaging with loads of kisses, loads of lips all over it. So yeah, the packaging definitely is different. And this is what the colour looks like. I definitely went for more of a grey toned. Well, in real life, well, on the camera it looks more warm, but in real life it's actually more grey toned. So I decided to go for this one. I've actually tried this product before, but it's a different colour, and this is from their permanent range, and I really, really like it. So I think this is from their limited edition, like birthday range, I think. Now this product at the time I purchased this was $6.99, but at the moment it's $9.99. So I did buy this when it was on the sale. Oh, it just smells like good old Kiko Sweeties, like their lip glosses. So this is what the applicator looks like. So it's like a very small doe foot applicator. And this is what the colour looks like. So it is more like a grey toned, I don't know actually. It looked grey toned, but now it is coming out a bit warm, to tell the truth. So yeah, it looks like more of a warm toned brown colour. I'd probably say it must have a slight hint of grey in it. Oh, because it's got like slight grey particles in it, that's why it looks a bit grey. Oh, that's why I got a little bit confused. Okay, let's apply this on. Okay, this is a stunning colour. This is the perfect nude colour for me. Oh, it's definitely dried down very, very fast. So let's put the gloss on top. And we will see. Oh yeah, so it's definitely like it's like a little brush applicator. Kind of like the NYX ones they did, like had the liquid lipstick on one end and had their like little brush on the other end. That's kind of what this looks like. So I'm just gonna apply it on top. This is superb comfort and shine. This feels absolutely amazing. Oh my gosh, these are so underrated. No one talks about these. I think these are really, really good. Let's see if this will transfer. So I've got a clean hand, this one. Yep, no transfer, guys, just complete shine. Just complete shine. So this will take the shine off a little bit, but that's okay. Just thought I'd touch that up a little bit. But yep, these are just as excellent as I remember them. This is brilliant. This is just excellent. Okay guys, let's move on to eyes. I've got this cute little palette here. I love the packaging. I love the little heart on it. This is the Ray of Love eyeshadow palette. And this is what the shade I picked up. So I picked up 01. And this is what the box looks like. It is really, really pretty. How cute is this, guys? It's got the little gold heart on the front. This is so cute. And there you got your eyeshadows. You got a matte and a shimmer. I love the little heart pan in it. It's so adorable. This is so cute. I think this is really adorable, especially for on-the-go makeup. I think this is really, really cool. Okay, so that little eyeshadow quad. Now, on the website, it retails for $10.99. But at the time, I bought it on the sale for £5.49. I think what I'm going to do is apply. I'm going to take the matte shade, this one here. I'm going to apply this all over the lid and just blend it up to the crease. And it comes with a little mirror as well. Just forgot to mention that bit. Oh, it's quite pigmented. I'm just going to take a Real Techniques like an eyeshadow brush, but it's like a packing on brush, so I can really stamp this on. It is quite powdery, so make sure you knock off the excess. Okay, that matte is beautiful. It built up and blended beautifully, so I really like that. So I'm going to take the beautiful shimmery colour now, and I'm going to take a very skinny brush. It's a Studio London brush, very small brush here, and I'm just going to grab that colour, that beautiful shimmery sparkly colour, and I'm going to apply this in the inner corner and on the brow bone. Okay guys, this is absolutely stunning. It's really, really pretty, and that the colours are pigmented. They're really nice. If you got rid of a flat brush and use setting spray, you could probably make this more intense and more metallic, but I kind of like how subtle it is at the moment. I mean, could you get other palettes out there which are cheaper and have more colours? Absolutely, definitely. But if this is your kind of colour story, like if you're only going to gravitate for this colour and this colour every day, then this is your jam. You could just use this colour and you're perfect. Absolutely done. Bit of mascara, out the door. Do you know what I mean? They do have other quads as well, so it's not just this one. They do have more of a brown toned one as well. So if you like more of like a brown tone colour, they do have like a brown toned one. So, because I know this colour story isn't going to be for everybody, but for quick on the go, very impressed. I really, really like Kiko eyeshadows. Right, I'm just going to chuck on some eyeliner and we'll move on to mascara. Okay guys, so I've just added a bit of eyeliner on my lids. I tested out the Revolution Christmas like coloured eyeliners. They will be featuring in the next video, so stay tuned for that. So, the last but not least guys, it's mascara. I just need to try on a mascara. So this mascara here, this is the Festive Glow Volume and Care Mascara. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's a nice blue and dark blue sort of packaging. I like the pattern on it, it's very pretty. And this is what the packaging looks like. Unfortunately, it's a bit of the same with the eyebrow product, like the packaging is peeling here, but it's not as bad peeling as the brow product was, which is a shame, but it's still a nice gold packaging. Oh, and it's magnetic. Oh my gosh, I remember their mascaras being magnetic. Well, some of them anyway. And this is the brush here. Kind of looks like a, I don't know, kind of looks like a caterpillar. Okay, so this mascara, at the time I bought this mascara, it was £9.09. At the moment, it's retailing for £12.99. So at the time, it was in the sale. Okay, so let's start applying this to the lashes. I've done my absolute best to get the eyeliner off the lashes, because otherwise it's just going to be an unfair review. I'm just going to build this up. Not bad. That's literally just one coat. Oh gosh, I don't want to get too much mascara on my lid. Oops. But that's not bad. Oh wow, that's really good. Okay, let's build up a second coat. And finally a third coat. Okay, I have brought this close so you guys can see. It's definitely giving volume to my lashes. Not much length, but volume. Yeah, it's an okay mascara. I mean, it did build up nicely the first time I used it. I definitely feel like it's more on the volume side than it is the lengthening side, to tell the truth. Okay, I'm going to do what I usually do. Apply one coat to this eye and then leave it to dry and see if it builds up much better dry. Okay guys, I think this side has dried enough now. So I'm just going to add my second coat. Okay, not bad. And last but not least, the third coat. So this is with the lashes dry, this is it with wet. Which side do you guys prefer? I personally prefer this side with the dry mascara. I feel like my lashes look a little bit more fuller. I think that's just my opinion. But apart from that, they look kind of almost the same, really. But yeah, this isn't the best mascara I've used from them, but it's not the worst mascara. I remember their, what was their Sculpt mascara that was in the black tube. That was a really good mascara. That one was really, really good. And they had the, I'm going back a few years now. I can't remember so many mascaras they used to do. But I remember we used to do that sale where they were on like £3.90 or something like that. £3.90. That was really good when they were on that deal. But yeah, not the worst mascara I've used, but it's not the greatest mascara either. I'll let you guys know in the comments or on the screen here if it does smudge or flake throughout the day. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video today. If you have, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn that notification bell so you get notified by every single makeup video I do here on this channel. Don't forget to follow on Instagram if you want to. Link is in the description bar below. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day. Stay safe. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye guys. Take care.